Good morning, students. From today, we are starting a new topic, dissolution of partnership firm. In last 2-3 topics, we have studied dissolution of partnership. Dissolution of partnership means termination of the old partnership agreement and reconstitution of the firm. Dissolution of partnership will be done in following cases, that is, if there is change in profit sharing ratio between the existing partners, or in case of admission of new partner, in case of retirement of old partners, in case of expulsion of a partner, death of a partner, insolvency of partner, or in case of expiry of the period of partnership. In these cases, the old partnership agreement is get cancelled and a reconstituted firm has been formed. This all process is known as dissolution of partnership. But now in this topic, we are studying dissolution of partnership firm. It means the firm closes down its business and comes to an end. Means the all business is closed down, all the assets were sold and liabilities were paid off, and out of the remaining amount the partners capital accounts are settled. ओके, या टॉपिकमध्ये आपण बघणार आहोत डिझोल्युशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप फर्म. मी तुम्हाला डिफरन्स समजावून सांगते. डिझोल्युशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप आणि डिझोल्युशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप फर्म याच्यामधला मागच्या 2-3 टॉपिक्समध्ये म्हणजे चेंज इन प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो, ॲडमिशन, रिटायरमेंट, डेथ याच्यामध्ये आपण डिझोल्युशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप शिकलो होतो, ज्याच्यात काही ना काही कारणामुळे जुनं पार्टनरशिप ॲग्रीमेंट क्लोज होतं, टर्मिनेट होतं आणि न्यू पार्टनरशिप ॲग्रीमेंट तयार होऊन नवीन पार्टनरशिप फर्म म्हणजेच रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूटेड पार्टनरशिप फर्म तयार होते. दिस ऑल प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड ॲज डिझोल्युशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप. बट in this topic we are studying dissolution of partnership firm. डिझोल्युशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप फर्ममध्ये पूर्ण फर्म बंद होते, तिचं रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होत नाही, हे लक्षात ठेवा. त्यामुळे पार्टनरशिपच्या मालकीचे जे ॲसेट्स असतील त्या सेल केल्या जातात आणि आलेल्या अमाऊंटमधून सगळी लायबिलिटीज सगळ्या ज्या असतात त्या पेड केल्या जातात. आणि जर अमाऊंट काय उरली तर पार्टनर्सचे जे ड्यूज असतात म्हणजेच पार्टनर्सचे जे पैसे असतात देणे ते पार्टनर्सचे पैसे देऊन टाकले जातात आणि ह्या सगळ्यानंतर पार्टनरशिप फर्म बंद झाली असं डिक्लेअर केलं जातं. आपल्याला या टॉपिकमध्ये हे सगळं शिकायचं आहे. ओके. डिझोल्युशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप फर्म may take place without the intervention of the court or by the order of the court. म्हणजे कोर्टनी सांगितल्यावर किंवा कोर्टनी सांगितलेलं नसताना सुद्धा पार्टनरशिप फर्म ही डिझॉल्व होऊ शकते. Dissolution of firm takes place in any of the following ways. Some points are given there. See the points. First is dissolution by agreement. A firm is dissolved with the consent of all the partners or according to the contract between the partners made at the time of agreement. Okay. सगळ्या पार्टनर्सचं ठरलं तर किंवा त्यांच्यामध्ये आधीच कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट झालेलं असेल तर डिझोल्युशन केलं जातं. काही सेकंड पॉईंट इज कंपल्सरी डिझोल्युशन. काही केसेसमध्ये फर्म कंपल्सरी डिझॉल्व होते. कोणकोणत्या कंडिशन्स ते तिथे दिले आहेत बघा, ए, बी आणि सी ह्या प्रकारे. फर्स्ट ए, वेन ऑल द पार्टनर्स or all but one partner became insolvent. Means any one partner will be insolvent, all of the partners became insolvent, then the firm will get dissolved. Secondly, when the business of the firm becomes illegal. Third, when some event has taken place which makes it unlawful for the partners to carry on the business. It means when a partner who is citizen of the country becomes an allied enemy because of the declaration of war with his country and India etc. त्यामुळे तो पार्टनर असणं इंडियन पार्टनरशिप फर्ममध्ये हे अनलॉफुल होतं, इल्लिगल होतं आणि त्यामुळे फर्म कंपल्सरी डिझॉल्व करावी लागते. आता थर्ड पॉईंट, ऑन द हॅपनिंग ऑफ सर्टन कॉन्टिंजन्सीज. काही कॉन्टिंजन्सीजमध्ये ॲज पर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट बिटवीन द partners, the firm is dissolved. It means expiry of the term or completion of a joint venture. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, जर एखादा ब्रिज बांधायचं जॉईंट व्हेंचर केलेलं असेल पार्टनर्सनी, जॉईंट व्हेंचर इज ए टाईप ऑफ पार्टनरशिप ओनली, तर ते व्हेंचर पूर्ण झाल्यानंतर पार्टनरशिप डिझॉल्व होऊ शकते. अचानक डेथ झाली एखाद्या पार्टनरची तर डिझॉल्व होऊ शकते. इत्यादी कारणांनी पार्टनरशिप डिझॉल्व होऊ शकते. फोर्थ, डिझोल्युशन बाय नोटीस. जर पार्टनरशिप ही ॲट विल असेल, म्हणजे इच्छा असेल त्यावेळेला पार्टनर्सना डिझॉल्व करता येणारी फर्म असेल, तर वन ऑफ द पार्टनर नोटीस देऊ शकतो आणि पार्टनरशिप फर्म डिझॉल्व करायचा आग्रह धरतो आणि मग पार्टनरशिप फर्म डिझॉल्व होते. फिफ्थ पॉईंट इज डिझोल्युशन बाय कोर्ट. इन डिझोल्युशन बाय कोर्ट, court makes intervention and orders the firm to close the firm and the partnership firm gets dissolved. Which are the grounds are given below. First is when a partner became insane, that is partner of unsound mind. When a partner becomes permanently incapable of performing his duties as a partner. When a partner is guilty of misconduct, obviously it will adversely affect the business of the firm. Then, when a partner is committing a breach of partnership agreement decided between the partners, or when a partner has transferred his interest in the firm to a third party, or the partnership firm is expecting loss every year, or any other ground, the court may order dissolution of the partnership firm. Okay, now here distinction is given between dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. First, termination of business. In dissolution of partnership firm, the business is not terminated, and in dissolution of firm, the business of the firm is closed. Second, settlement of assets and liabilities. In dissolution of partnership, we have studied this reconstitution, that is, in reconstitution, assets and liabilities are revalued and new balance sheet is prepared. But in dissolution of firm, assets are sold and liabilities are paid off from that amount. Court's intervention. In dissolution of partnership, court does not intervene, but in dissolution of firm, the firm can be dissolved by court's order. Economic relationship. In dissolution of partnership, economic relationship between the partners remains the same or it may changes due to change in profit sharing ratio, of admission of new partner or retirement of partner, etc. And in dissolution of firm, economic relationship between the partners comes to an end because the firm will be closed down in dissolution of firm. Closure of books. In dissolution of partnership, the books of accounts are not closed, but reconstituted balance sheet is prepared, and in dissolution of firm, the books of accounts are closed forever. Other dissolution. In dissolution of partnership, it may not involve dissolution of firm, but in dissolution of firm, it necessarily involves dissolution of partnership. याचा अर्थ आहे डिझोल्युशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिपमध्ये फर्म डिझॉल्व होत नाही, तिचं रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होतं बऱ्याच वेळा, आणि डिझोल्युशन ऑफ फर्ममध्ये मात्र तिचं रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होत नाही, तर पार्टनरशिप फर्म डिझॉल्व होते, म्हणजे क्लोज होते, म्हणजे बंद होते. ओके. सेटलमेंट ऑफ अकाउंट्स ऑन डिझोल्युशन. डिझोल्युशनमध्ये अकाउंट्स कसे सेटल होतात बघा. याच्या नोट्स तुम्हाला वहीमध्ये काढायच्या आहेत. जर काही ऑलरेडी लॉसेस प्रॉफिट्स असतील तर ते पार्टनर्समध्ये डिस्ट्रीब्यूट केले जातात. सेकंडली, अमाऊंट रिअलाइज फ्रॉम द सेल ऑफ ॲसेट्स ऑफ द फर्म विल बी अप्लाइड ॲज फॉलोज. सगळ्या ॲसेट्सचा सेल केला जातो आणि ती जी अमाऊंट येते ती वेगवेगळ्या खालील प्रकारे युटिलाइज केली जाते. फर्स्ट, आउटसाइड डेट्स ऑफ द फर्म विल बी पेड. Then the remaining amount, the loans advanced by partners, will be paid off. Thereafter, the balance of partners' capital account will be returned, and if some amount remains, it will be divided among the partners in their profit sharing ratio. There is difference between firm's debt and private debt because as per business entity concept, firm is different and partners are different from each other. Firm's debts means debts which the firm owes to the outsiders are called firm's debt. They are called as firm's external liabilities. Private debts, debts which a partner owes in his personal capacity, are called as private debts. So the amount realized from the sale of assets will be used to pay off first firm's debt, and then remaining amount will be distributed between the partners. Amount realized from the sale of private estate of partners will be used first to pay the private debt of partners, and if there is any surplus available, it will be used in paying off the firm's debt. Okay. Here, distinction between firm's debts and private debts is given. You can study these differences. And now the accounting procedure on dissolution of firm. From today, we will prepare in every problem realization account, partners capital account, and cash or bank account, and if necessary we will prepare partners loan account. Okay. Here I have given format of realization account. For the purpose of dissolution, a realization account is prepared, and after preparing realization account, they will calculate whether there is profit or loss on realization. First, we have to transfer all the external liabilities in credit side of realization account, that is creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, outstanding expenses, etc., and provision for doubtful debts. Then we will transfer from the given balance sheet all the assets in debit side of realization account, that is land and building, plant and machinery, furniture, bills receivable, sundry debtors, maybe there is motor, car, etc. Then we will make the entry of sale of asset in credit side of realization account, and from that we will pay the liabilities. In this way this realization account is prepared. You can study this account from the practical problem. This format you can understand properly. Okay. And now we will going to start the problems of dissolution of partnership firm. Okay.